What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Marvel 2025 set review. And today I'm reviewing the Spider-Man Mech vs. Anti-Venom set. This is at 76308. It ages 6 plus, has 107 pieces and 2 minifigures. I got this set at LEGO Shop at home last month, and this set costs $15 here in North America and around the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. So here we have the 2 minifigures that you get in this set, and those minifigures are Anti-Venom and Spider-Man. So for Anti-Venom, I'm so happy that LEGO made him for the first time ever. So this is our first LEGO Anti-Venom minifigure ever for the lineup itself, since I'm so happy that LEGO is making some new Spider-Man villain minifigures that we haven't gotten before. But yes, I love the new look for this minifigure. So he is exclusive to this set, and this is the cheapest way to get him. So I love the torso printing right here with the Anti-Venom logo right here, which is pretty good. And the face printing looks awesome, man. I just totally dig that right here. Wish they gave him some leg printing to complete his look, but I just still dig it right here. He does come with an accessory, which is that vine piece in white to represent like that white symbiote tentacle effect right here. So let's go ahead and remove that, since I want to show you what the character looks like without it. So here he is without it, and he does look pretty good. Spider-Man is the same one from 4 years ago, so I don't have anything else to say about it. So the torso and face printing are the same, and so as the arm printing, which is pretty boring and disappointing right here. So I wish they gave us a brand new Spidey minifigure right here, but he does come with the new web piece right here. So we have that new web piece for 2025 that you can put a minifigure inside right there, and we have those pieces to like connect to it. So let's take a look at the figure without it. So here he is without it. So again, same printing for the face and torso right here, and so is the arms right here. But back to Anti-Venom, I still like the face and torso printing right here, which is nice. I wish they gave him some leg printing, like I said. And this is what the back of the characters looks like. So we have the same back head and torso printing for Spidey, and we have the back torso printing for Anti-Venom, which does look awesome to me, in my opinion. So that is it for the figures. Now let's move on. Here is Spider-Man's mech. Now this is the new one for 2025. We already gotten some Spider-Man mechs from the past couple of years before, but this is the updated version right here. So we had the entire front part of it, and I like some parts of it for the mech itself. Well, the build is still fine to me, in my opinion. It is pretty decent, but there are some parts of it that I like, and that is that chest piece right here, that printed Exonite chest piece, and that is the spider logo. So it reminds me of the Advanced suits from the PlayStation and Sony video games right here, which is the Advanced Suit 1.0 and the Advanced Suit 2.0 suit from the first and second Spider-Man game from the Sony PlayStation video game. So I just love that piece right here. That does look pretty great. And we do get the leggings for the mech itself with that blue detailing right here and some red right here. And we have the Ninjago mech joint pieces in that light red color right here. So we have 2 of them for the legs, and we have 2 of the dark blue ones for both of the arms right here. So we have that clown shoe design for the feet right here, just like how they did with the Miles Morales mech and some of the other ones right here. And we have some blue detailing right here for the waist part right here, which is nice. Still love that printed piece. And we do get those finger pieces right here, so I love the nice detailing for the arms right here. And we do get that slot piece to attach the web that I'll show you later on right here. So let's take a look at the side of the mech. So we have the nice detailing for the left arm right here with the red and the blue color scheme right here. I just still love that detailing right here. And we had that other angle of that slot piece right here. We had the thumb, the fingers look pretty nice right here. And here we have the side of the torso and the leg right here. So we do get the red and blue Nexonite piece for this part of the leg and this part of the leg right here, which you can see. So we had the rest of the detailing for the mech itself right here. And take a look at the other side. We do get the exact same thing right here once again. And this is what the back of the mech looks like. So we have the back of the torso right here, since it reminds me of that Penny Parker mech design right here because of the parts of the angles for the mech itself, how the way they turn out right here. We do get a red clip for the holder piece for Spider-Man's web right here that I'll show you later on. And we had the back of the legs and the back of both of the arms right here. So we had those like card pieces in that light red color for the shoulders right here, both of the left and right shoulder right here, which you can see right here. So that is just pretty nice and decent right here. And as usual for these mechs, you can open the chest piece up like this, and it has a 4 dark gray studs to sit Spider-Man down. So as usual, you gotta put their arms and legs up like this right here, and put Spidey right here to set both of his arms down just like this, and there you go. So now he's in his mech right here. So let me just adjust that. There we go. So yeah, here's what the mech looks like when you put Spidey on there. And as for that red clip that I mentioned for the back, you can put this piece right here, this one that I'm pitching on right now, you can put it on the back of the mech. So you gotta take that piece off of the web right here, and you gotta angle it like this if I can get it. All right, there we go. So that's a piece of cake. You can't store that right here. And as for that slot piece, that is for the web right here. So let's just attach it right here. But let me just move the arm up like this right here. And we have that pump piece right here, which you can see, and easy to slide that on. And there you go. So here's what the mech looks like when you put the minifigure and the web on there. So at least it does look pretty nice with those pieces on, but at least it's still pretty decent for what it is right here. So yeah, that does look pretty nice and cool looking right here. And as usual for these mechs, they do have articulation. So the arms are on a ball joint. You can't fully rotate them like this. You can move them in and out and swivel it just like so. The fingers are articulated, so you can't do like a thumbs up or a flipping pose right here. Let me just try to do a flip. There we go. So you can't do like a flipping position, which is a nice touch. And you can move the waist like this. It does swivel just like so. The legs move forward a bit, and it can move back just a bit. It can do the splits right here, and it has ankle pivot side to side and foot articulation. And as for the web itself, you can't put a minifigure inside of there. So like I showed you in the Spider-Verse set that I already reviewed, you can't store a minifigure like this, and you can close the web piece up like so if I can get it. All right, there we go. So yeah, that does look good, since I still love those new web pieces right here, and you can't do it like that, and that is just pretty awesome. And I've seen people added 2 web pieces right here, so I'll show you how that works right here. So let me just get Spider-Gwen's web. So I still have another one right here, since I have 3 of these right now. So let me just attach this web right here, and let me show you guys how to add both of these together. So you can't leave the minifigure like this, and you see those holes in that slot right there. Let me just try to get it if I can. All right, there we go. So yeah, close it back up and try to squeeze it in if I can. All right, come on. All right, there we go. So I almost had it. So yeah, you can make it as like a little ball right here. So let me just try to attach it to that staff piece right here if I can get it. All right, there we go. So yeah, that does look pretty cool right here. So you can make like a little webbing ball right here for the mech itself. And yeah, that does look pretty great. So if you have 2 of these sets from the 3 different Spider-Man sets, you can add these 2 webs together to make it like a little prison ball right here. So that does look pretty awesome right here, and I totally love how that turns out. Hopefully I got it right. I know I screwed it up just a bit, but still, at least it is pretty cool for what it is right here. So I don't have anything else to say about this set, but that is all I've gone so far right here. So that is it for the entire set. Now let's move on to overall, this is a solid set right here. So I only bought this because I wanted to get my hands on the new Anti-Venom minifigure. So that minifigure is really awesome in my opinion. So I'm so happy that LEGO made him as a minifigure for the first time ever, since they need to do that for the other Spider-Man villains that we haven't gotten as an official LEGO minifigure for every single set. So I just love the face printing for Anti-Venom. That does look pretty great to me in my opinion. And I love the front and back torso printing with that logo right here, it does look cool in my opinion. So I love how they gave him that like a vine piece, which is this piece right here in white, to represent that symbiote tentacle weapon. So yeah, I just totally love how that turns out right here. I wish they gave him some leg printing to complete his look, but at least that figure is still good and it interests me. So I only bought this set because of him right here. Spider-Man, I don't have anything else to say about him. That is literally the same one that we've gotten from 4 years ago, but without his dual-molded legs this time. They just gave him the plain dark blue legs, which is pretty decent and boring to me in my opinion, because while they added dual-molded legs for that version, it worked perfectly. It looks so good right here. At least it's way better than the plain blue legs. I mean, why did they switch it back right here? But the face printing is the same, the front and back torso printing is the same, the back head printing is the same, and even the arm printing is the same. So I don't give a crap about that version whatsoever. I wish they gave us a new version for 2025. The mech itself is decent right here, since I still don't understand why Spider-Man needs a mech right here. It's like I said before with him and Venom. He has superpowers right here. I get it, this is made for kids and all, but he doesn't need a mech right here all the time in general. So, like I said, I know this is made for kids and all, but still, he doesn't need a mech, a car, or whatever. He has powers right here. He can swing, he can shoot webs, he can climb walls, all that stuff. But at least I love that printed piece for the mech, which is that next to night piece right here. That is like a PS4 reference. Actually, it's not a reference. Well, it does capture like the PS4 suit, which is the advanced suit. So yeah, it gives me like the Insomniac video game vibes right here. So yeah, I just love that printed piece right here for the chest plate right here. If we do get the new web that you can attach a minifigure site, and you can do like that ball part right here that I showed you before. But yeah, all that is pretty nice. Since I love how they use the Ninjago mech joint pieces in red and blue. So we have 2 blue ones for the arms and 2 red ones for the legs right here. And the clown shoe feet design is still fine the way it is, but at least I still dig the articulation. I love how you can attach the web on the left hand, which you can see right here, in that little piece on the back of the mech. So yeah, that is pretty nice and solid right here. I still have the new web pieces for 2025. Hopefully Lego will continue doing that for every single Spider-Man set, because I still want that to happen, because I'm starting to love those pieces. But yeah, this is a fine looking set, and again, I only bought this because of that Anti-Venom minifigure, but at least it is pretty solid and decent. So I don't have anything else to say about it, but that is all I've gotten so far right here. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, hit that notification bell, the same button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this set for the lineup. I'll see you later.